Assalamualaikum. I bid to my lecturer, Dr. Noorzaina, binti Idris, and to my fellow friends. How you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing good and enjoy with this quarantine life. I know it is quite tough for us to handle all the difficulties, especially regarding to our online classes. But I believe that we managed to handle all the problem and we will success for this semester. Before I go further, my name is Noorzaina binti Abdul Aziz, and today I would like to share with all of you about some ways to avoid ourselves from being a negative thinker. Have you ever feel stressed and cannot control your own emotion? Of course, yes. But before that, you guys know what does it means by negative thinking? Negative thinking is a thought process where people tend to find the worst in everything that can cause stress, sadness, and worry over the time. This situation occur due to many factors. When someone always have negative thought, it may be harmful to them. For example, they can have a depression. So, back to our main topic of this speech. There are 3 ways to avoid ourselves from being a negative thinker, which are try to identify the real problem, know ourselves better, and express our feelings through writing. All these methods can be used when we are facing with problem and to avoid ourselves from being a negative thinker. So now we will move on to the first main point, which is try to identify the real problem that we have. In any situation and problem that we have, it is compulsory for us to find and identify the main factors that causing the problem to occur. Finding the main factors of the problem are important before we manage to find the best solution to handle and deal with the problem. Right after that, we can start to fix up everything regarding to our problem. But not only that, we also need to make some reflection about ourselves. Maybe the problem came from ourselves, from our own attitude. Who knows, right? But if you still fail to find out the factors regarding to your problem and don't know how to solve it by yourself, try to let them out by talking about it to the person that close to you. For example, your parents, your siblings, or maybe your friends. Ask them for some advice. No matter how big and difficult problem that we have, try to figure out the problems and try to solve it as soon as possible. After all the struggle, it is time to look for the silver lining. Try to see the negative elements in different way and focus to the positive elements. Using this way, it will help us to avoid ourselves to be a negative thinker. Secondly, we should know ourselves better. Know ourselves better here means we have to discover our capability to cope with the problem that we have. Noted that different people have different methods they use to cope and solve their problems. As we can see, some people are comfortable to share their story or any problem with other person, while some of them are preferred to keep it by themselves. That's why it is important for us to know ourselves first, because it will help us to cope and accept the problem that we have. According to Norm Spencer 2010, accept and greet bad feelings are important so that we can cope and control our emotion. Don't ever try to deny the negative feelings that you have, because it can be a toxic positivity to you. Instead, try to accept it and solve the problem. Let's say if your hobby can help you to cheer up again, then do it. It will allow your mind to wander from the problem that you have. Using that way, you already success on avoiding yourself from being a negative thinker. Next, another effective way can be used is expressing our feelings through writing, or known as journaling method. Maybe some of you had tried this method. According to Beth Jacob 2005, journaling method is the best thing to know our feelings. As I mentioned earlier, certain people are preferred to keep their problem by themselves. So I think this is the best method for them to try. Using this method, they can write down everything about their problems. If you want to try this method, I suggest you guys to write it in a piece of paper. Right after that, you can crumple the paper up and throw it away. To be honest, this way is really effective because when we throw away the paper, we will have more positive self-image of ourselves after a few minutes. It helps us to become more better. Some people said something quick that we can do physically can improve our mental state. If not, you can just write everything in a notebook and make it as a diary. As a conclusion, whatever problem that we have, we need to find a way to solve it before we become a negative thinker. Just to highlight back all the important points in this speech, there are 3 ways to avoid ourselves from being a negative thinker, which are try to identify the real problem, know ourselves better, and express our feelings through writing. So, I think you guys can try all this method when you're having a problem. And please, don't ever be a negative person. That's all from me. Thank you.